Go rare colorless and just get apotheosis. Rare colorless is weird. Half the time it works every time. And the other half of the time it kind of sucks. Set our 100 gold and just go here. Weird act. I'd kind of like to go the right side, which doesn't have a store super early. Let's do this. Hand of Greed! Holy shit. It's the dream. It's the dream. You could teach a class about that ninja tweet. They could. They could do that. My Jorbsless bra just came in and brought me a sandwich. I wish the bra was attached to Jorbs. What? You lost me? You lost me? Let's take a dagger spray. Maybe I should have killed the other one, actually. Because this one's going to buff itself. And I want to wait until I get Hand of Greed again to kill it. I'm paying 4 health already for 20 gold. Be fine. Glad I didn't pay more. Get a piercing whale? Okay with a piercing whale. Would I ever do a drag show by myself in your living room? I mean, I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future and what isn't going to happen in the future. But probably that isn't going to happen. It seems unlikely. You feel kind of bad joking about that tweet because considering what else is on Twitter, that tweet is just a little weird. But it's like art. It's like art. Question marks? I think question marks. I regret my choice. Ooh. 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 Okay. Man, that's not calculated gamble. I have a malaise, a die, a Hand of Greed. Which I'm upgrading. Everything's coming up Jorbs right now. All rare deck when? Indeed. A toxic egg? Holy shit. I can't not take a blade dance, can I? I mean, that's just that's a card. That's a card and a half. There's almost no one who's made me feel as many emotions in a tweet. I have a toxic egg and a question card. An upgraded calculated gamble and upgraded reflux. How do you not? How do you not take those? I'm not sure. Maybe I could get away with not taking the reflex. I'm taking this though. There is a twisted funnel which I kind of like. Just take all Wall 8 plans and not take this. It's 90 gold. It's kind of expensive. Neither does anybody else Nuclear Wasted. It has hints of not how women work. Is that the name of the subreddit? Forget the name of the subreddit. Weakens to 6. Thank you, Bernard. Maybe Nuclear Wasted. +25 kills next turn. I mean men writing woman? Yes. Probably. Pick a footwork? And you're thinking of bash.org. I haven't thought of bash.org in a long time. You would assume that someone married to Ninja would be used to tweets like that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Can anybody ever be used to tweets like that? 12 plus 18 is enough. I've not been offered particularly enticing skills with this toxic egg and question mark. Question card, whatever, just yet. Maybe someday we'll get there, but it hasn't happened yet. I could take a deadly poison for the Guardian fight. I think Malaise gets us through it though. Take a Predator. Could take a Predator. You don't think it's so bad it's good that he appreciates his wife? I agree. That's the positive way to interpret it, and I think that he does appreciate his wife. Okay, we'll take a Predator. Card's just kind of good. It's too bad because it doesn't really fit into the toxic egg stuff, but card's just kind of good. It's weird in the context that his fans are 9-year-olds. Sure. There are no wrong answers here. You're a pessimist. It's puerile gamer bravado that appeals to his audience for some reason, but it's not that different from what people like Andrew Tate do. Man, I've been enjoying not having to think about Andrew Tate very much in my life. Yep, I'm going to go back to not thinking about Andrew Tate again. Have I killed every enemy in this run with Hand of Greed? I think I have. I'm gonna kill all 3 of these with Hand of Greed. Yeah, I simply do not care in any way that Andrew Tate exists. Just don't care. That should definitely be a stealth achievement. Kill every enemy in the run with Hand of Greed. Can we make it happen? I have written at length about my opinions of toxic masculinity in strategy gaming. You can check out my book about it if you feel so inclined. Corpse Explosion seems like a strong skill. You literally started that comment with Andrew Tate's existence and I stopped reading it anyway. The amount that I just do not give a fuck. Very high. Already is an achievement, just nobody has gotten it. Today is the day. Tonight's the night. Perfect. Hey, TJ Aroni. I guess I gotta play to strike there. Well, I didn't. Bum, 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 bum. We don't want to deal 6 here, we want to deal that much. Let me get an extra turn of it just blocking before it transforms. I have to be a little... I have to be a tiny bit careful that my poison lets me play Hand of Greed. Should get it not this turn, but next turn. Alright. I should play Neutralize and maybe Blade Dance if I draw it. For Nunchuck. Phantasmal Killer. Where's like Adrenaline? Where was Gondor? How does it feel to be playing Spire these days? It's a fun game. Or just like Acro. Acro is not a rare card. I want to skip. Doesn't bring me much joy. Okay, fine. I'll take another rare card. Yup. Gondor ran off with my Adrenaline. Fucking Theoden. If you could add the word fuck anywhere in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, where would you put it? I'm not going to kill both of these with Hand of Greed. Feels bad. Fucking potatoes. Boil them, mash them. It's a good choice. I'm actually like pretty close to being able to get double Hand of Greed still. Oh well. I guess I should have stuck on Chaku there. Whoops. It's hard not to take Piercing Whale Plus right now. But the reflex plus is very appealing, but I think I have to take piercing well. Wow. And fuck my ex. Kind of would like to take the concentrate plus. With Pyramid, I think it's pretty good. And they don't have an acro for concentrate. We'll find an acro, right? I feel like we'll find an acro. Would I say that was a good story? Yes. That was a good story. The malaise for concentrate. I like the idea of Tom Bombadil being in the show at all. Alright, Crippling Cloud plus Terror plus. Both pretty decent cards. I actually have like 200 gold for this shop. Flex Potion's really good for the elite fights. I really don't want to lose this run to like Act 4, turn 2. And I feel like I am a little bit endangering myself with how I'm building my deck. I will take the fucking ring to Mordor. I think that's a good one. I do this and save. Wait, I just have lethal? I want Hand of Greed again now? I want Nunchuck on a better number. That's what I want. And if we get Hand of Greed again, that's fine. Hand of Greed? Any Hands of Greed? Nice. It's an acro. Okay. Definitely taking it. Wow. Oh, fuck. That mummified hand. Flash of Steel? No. The work? Deflect? Don't tell the fucking elf. Don't tell the fucking elf. I can't do. I can't do it, Gimli voice. If only. Every now and then, you think about the time I was drinking on stream and did a lovely cover of Wolf Parades. I'll believe in anything. You've made it to a YouTube video, but you can never remember which one. Sometimes you just watch the presumably sober cover I uploaded many years ago. Oh. Antares. I am glad that you enjoy it. I am Nimoy. Svolo, thanks for 13 months. Remove well-laid plans. Well-laid plans is better than strike right now. Don't hate a deflect plus. It feels like a good card. Feels like a good card. Not bad for a Slaver's Super Elite fight. Not bad at all. I mean, it's possible. Nah. Whale's the real carry here. Piercing Whale does block for a lot. It's a pretty good approximation of Apparition on a lot of the hardest turns in the game, making it a good card. My opinion. Anyway. I want to recall. I don't need to upgrade Neutralize, I don't think. None of the other upgrades look like they're much of anything. Wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he fucking means to. If Gandalf were Australian. Love it. Love it. I have all the keys. Piercing comes a lot better with a pyramid or well-laid plans. That is true. That is true. Played Phantasmal Killer last turn, I guess. Okay, we just do this, and we win the fight very slowly, it turns out. That is all fine, though. Jorbs 5 head. What is going on with my forehead? Other hand of Grid though. Honestly, that wasn't that slow either. Prepared plus. Not a bad card here. I think I'd rather just have 2 max HP. I don't have anything that synergizes with Prepared plus, really. And I have 2 calculated gambles to ditch cards I don't want. Maybe the calculated gambles are the cards I don't want. At some point I wouldn't hate having another Piercing Whale. I'll just take another Piercing Whale. That's fine. Kind of overthinking it. Just take the Piercing Whale. Tactician? Alright. Tactician changes things a bit. Now we want as much card draw as we can find. Any experience with TFT? I played a lot of TFT when it first came out. It was a lot of fun. I have not played much TFT since then. If he introduce you to Becca, Becca is great. Becca is one of my favorite streamers. Becca just has this immaculate ability to eviscerate people in a way that seems very kind and fair, which I aspire to. Because when I eviscerate people on stream, like when I really chew people out, I think often it like feels a little bit like a mean-spirited and misguided even. But when Becca does it, it's like, yeah, fuck that person. You go, Becca. I took your advice on trying out to slay the Spire. I did. Love your girl, Becca, but she is not afraid of being an asshole and somehow is able to manage to not sound like one, which is amazing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It is one of the most impressive things to me in, like, the entire world. Sometimes it's good to be an asshole. Sometimes it's warranted. I didn't die in the fight, and I got, I think, like 65 gold or something. We'll call it good. How am I beating Champ? What a weird deck. I don't think Deadly Poison is it. I don't think I take Sneaky Strike. Happy Flower actually kind of huge. Could upgrade, neutralize, or rest. Just rest. You still appreciate me chewing out people who deserve it. Good. Becca's Twitch channel is Becca. Ever worth it to hold out for a big malaise? I'm not sure what that means. Yes, playing a big malaise is good. What am I holding out for, though? I'm gonna play Concentrate, discard Tactician, play it for 9. Some point. Actually, I can play Blade Dance too. Holy shit. The size of this malaise. Would I take Hovering Kite in the stack? I mean, I don't discard cards that often, but it would make some energy, sure. Do an over-explain all the jokes run? It would just shine a light on how few of the jokes actually make any sense whatsoever. Don't put me in a situation where I have to try to explain why saying the boot every time the boot does anything is funny. I'm not capable of doing this thing. I can't follow you there. You're going somewhere I cannot follow. What is the line? Is that Sam? Fucking Sam. The boot over-explained could be legit an hour. Padme to Anakin. Oh. Was it also Sam? Was it both of them? Maybe two somewhat similar things have been said in the history of the world. So here, I'm in a situation where the boot is doing something, and so, because it's funny, I'm going to say the boot. Moving on. Alright, it has now been 3 hours, and we've reached another situation where the boot does something. You know what that means. I'm going to say the boot again. You're vulnerable quite a bit here. It's good to be vulnerable. You gotta be willing to be open about things in life. You know, it's not a bad hand for next turn, but I think with the extra damage from Phantasmal Killer, I'm probably meant to play some more cards. Alright, any hands of greed? number. I also have a big number. Oh shit. I think it's just adrenaline. Burst is pretty cool though. The problem with burst is that it is an adrenaline, basically. You like Jorbs saying the boot is the proximate cause of the boot token in the Slay the Spire board game? I think that's confirmed. I mean, I had the guy who made it on the channel. I feel like that might be confirmed. Easy +2 max HP here. Agree. I'm gonna give the adrenaline away at an event for +10 max HP though, even better. My potions are okay. This could be a skip. My potions are maybe good enough to take Sozu. I don't know. Sozu's pretty bad. I mostly took Sozu because it was the one that seemed the least unpleasant to play with. And I guess I wasn't strong enough to skip. That might be meant to be a skip though. Storm of Steel, Pyramid, Giga Synergy. What is this hand? What is this hand? This is why I feel like I might need more max HP this round. Alright, that's more like it. That's the stuff. One of those. The one that's the least unpleasant to play with is the tagline for your sex life. I'm glad you have a sex life. Congratulations. I think we have an Hourglass to solve Spiker. We have a Hand of Greed to solve Spiker. Even better. Okay. Am I like... I think I'm beating Time Eater. Supposedly the Slay the Relics extension works, but I haven't been able to get it to work on my channel, so it's broken for me. Hey Borg! Twitch is not great about having extensions actually work. Wait a second. I'm still taking damage. Lol. Okay, cool. Another prepared. Bouncing. Bouncing flask. Sometimes prepared is okay to discard extra calculated gambles. I think with only 62 health, we want more health. I'm just gonna take more health. You cannot square. That would have gotten caught pretty early in the game's balancing process, I imagine. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Alright, cool. Guess I'm going to 2 shops. Ting ting. Let me get harder to get hand of grades. Having a Tingsha, but that's okay. How many more hand of grades do we need this run? Probably not many. Oh. What was the joke about stake trees again? I'm not gonna tell you the entire ambush joke right now. I'm busy fighting the Jorbs. I'm sorry. Ting ting. Are those daggers bigger than usual? Look at the size of those daggers. Are they usually that big? They look huge. Is that bugged? Are the daggers always that big? They look gigantic. Am I losing my mind? Why would the daggers be bigger than usual? What's happening? You used to having preserved insect? You think so? They look huge. What if they were always big and we just never noticed? What if? Man. Not a good hand. wait, a maw bank. Lol. Man, that reflex is starting to look real good. Okay. I think we have reached the point where I take a reflex. Bag of prep. Waffle. Waffle's good. I guess they're all good. Deal. You just compared to a YouTube run, and you can confirm that the YouTube run had that bug as well. I don't know. They looked huge. Those are uncharacteristically large daggers, in my opinion. Just calling it like it is. Jorbs is a straight shooter, and that's why we love him. I'm glad you can appreciate me for my qualities. You would love Jorbs just as much if he was a bi or gay shooter. Thank you. I hope most people here would. We can't always have what we want, Hedril. Shuriken. Okay. Setup's kind of fun. Doesn't feel like a thing I care about. Blur doesn't matter nearly as much when I have a runic pyramid. Well, it's not really the runic pyramid that makes it not matter. It's the, you know, everything. This deck is kind of fucking strong. Doesn't work. Is a straight shooter one of those good guy with a gun situations? No, it just means that you tell it like it is. And someone who tells it like it is. Doesn't beat around the bush. And supposedly this is a good thing, I guess is another thing that's important to keep in mind. I feel like if you've ever met someone who thinks that they tell it like it is, you might question whether it was a good thing. Can Tingsha kill things on its own? Yep. I mean, it mostly is, right? I think the other things are doing a huge amount here. good to beat the bush or not? I don't think there's a value judgment made on beating the bush. I think there's just an observation that it, like, takes time, may hide your true intentions or something, I don't really know. I don't know how any of this shit works. Alright, cool, that one. Use one backflip, maybe? In Jorbs' case, it's good. Alright, excellent. Good to know. Easy. It's all coming up Jorbs. Ooh, a shovel. I might actually use that too. I already have one deflect. Probably the one deflect's enough. This run just makes, like... Imagine having a Slay the Spire deck that wasn't like this run. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. When you could build a Slay the Spire deck that was like this run. I mean, this is ludicrous. This is very silly. Alchemize Sozu? Strong option. Upgrading all the cards would be good if it did anything. I don't think I need my defense to be upgraded, really. It's all of the calculated gambles at the same time. Whoops. Okay. It works like a do-it-yourself defend upgrade. Actually true, yeah. Upgrade all strikes and defends on silent is like footwork in some ways. Definitely not all of them. It's like footwork in some ways. You guys think it's weird to walk around naked in your apartment with the blinds open and stuff? I think it depends how public your windows are. I think it is possible to have windows that make that weird. That said, this is the first time I've worn clothes for 2 weeks, so for me, very normal. The and stuff was a bit ambiguous too, yeah? Dig! Well, that'll do something if I ever take damage. Oh. It's kind of rude. Yesterday's stream was pre-recorded. Do I know when I'm next going to stream Long War? When I get around to it. Whenever I want. Welcome. Surprisingly slim with 36 card deck. Sometimes a lot of your cards are calculated gamble. I guess after image isn't quite counting my cards played each turn actually. Because I have Deflect and Escape Plan. Escape Plan's the main one that I might be playing. The Fun Eater. Just hit this with a really big malaise and then kill it with, you know, whatever. Genuinely whatever. King Shah, I guess, actually. Time Meter will count the cards for us. I'm sure Time Meter is going to do an incredible job of showing how many cards our deck can play in a turn. I guess we will see repeatedly that we can play upwards of 12. How's that hitting for 2? I hit it for so many with the malaise thing. It was so malaised. Remember? So many malaises. Malaisem. Malaise. Do we kill it next turn? I mean, we gotta try, right? I'm not reason not to. Oh, I'm debuffed and shit? No, I absolutely don't. Okay. Well, it was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt. Honestly, maybe I still could. It's fine, we'll kill it next turn or something. have enough to buy everything in the shop unless there's a courier in the shop, which there could be, right? Courier shows up in shops, right? I think so. Feels like it would. Oh, I've started watching White Lotus Season 2. White Lotus might be my favorite show. What a great show. I don't know why I just thought of that. But I did, so deal with it. Evertraxium, thanks for the 30 months! Does it have the pixies on it? Probably not. I have no idea why I just thought of that. I'm glad Aubrey Plaza gets to show off her range and play a slightly different, snobby, weird girl. Proud of her. Feel bad for the Spire for not having a resign option. Do you think Kunai is any good here? Yeah, it's rough. Purity, maybe? She was good in Legion. I think she's just good in most things, though. I'm a big Aubrey Plaza fan. Do we still hold the Hand of Greed finishing streak? No. We didn't make it all the way through Act 2 with that working. She must have had some really fucked up experiences, like being her. I want to read her memoir. Cool, I'm glad I have a Purity in my deck. I am going to discard it now. How's Silent gonna leave an inheritance for their kids with only 12 gold left? Probably not, realistically. $69. Any gimmick for Spire today? Nope. Just the normal. Good fight. Up to 93 health. What a silly game. What a silly, silly game. Inheritance is an effed up institution anyway. What should we do with the money instead? Social programs? That kind of makes more sense. I'm into it. Do you think people work harder so that their kids can... Yes, they do. Okay, I'm in for it. We no longer like inheritance. Inheritance. Just extremely elaborate gravestones. Just make the pyramids when you die. Worked for the Egyptians. Just play those. I'm generally trying to get rid of cards on my deck so that I can just do the infinite thing. I should probably not play Piercing Whales this turn. Let's not do that. Huge. Alright. Oh. Okay. Hey, the real dingus! You inherited your hatred or inheritances from your father. Fair. Why so many relics? We got a Hand of Greed and a membership card, so every shop has been free relics, pretty much. I also did get a shovel, although that was only 2. How much damage is Tingsha at? 1400. We're hitting for 30 for a turn with it. Honestly? Surprised it's that low. I would have guessed more like 60, probably. I guess my early turns are kind of slow. Oh, and I've deliberately been trying to set up Hand of Greed. That's probably a lot of it. Thinking about it some more. Let's try to juice the stats a bit. Nothing like a bit of stat juicing. Oh yeah, Letter Opener is also stealing stats. Unbelievable. Feel kind of bad for Tingsha. Blocking with Dexterity is a way that you can win runs of Slay the Spire, but it is not the only way you can win runs of Slay the Spire. And if anything, it's kind of a tame way to win. If your run wins by blocking with Dexterity, it's like often good enough, but does a little bit imply that you didn't get the strongest run ever. What does stat juiced taste like? Marshmallows, weirdly. How do you think they managed to convince people that marshmallows tasted good? They taste like industrial fluff. And yet, like, commonly understood to be tasty. Sugar hits the brain hard. That's probably it, huh? We got to 41.2. Brought the average up a little. Outer Wilds convinced you marshmallows are the best food ever. Maybe Outer Wilds is a deep state op by the marshmallow industry. YouTube Jorbs would have gotten the kill with Hand of Greed. Damn. That's a lot of bonuses. I'm surprised it's only at 3,500. I guess not that many elites. And it prioritized shops over elites a little bit. Could have had a bigger deck for more score too. Fought 7 elites and took damage in 3 of the fights. Huh. I got overkill and combo. Kinda gotta get a lot of score bonuses to get above 3,500, I guess.